Go. Hello everybody, welcome to Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine for Mustangs women basketball on Munzing Media Sports. A non-conference matchup as the Mustangs take on the Express, Monroe University from the Bronx. They were here, the Express were here yesterday playing University of Maine Augusta, and UMA won that game 80-53. The Express come in with 21 wins on the season. They score 71.8 points a game and give up 48.9. Shooting percentage is 37.4 from the floor, 24.3 from behind the arc, 52.7 at the foul line. For the Central Maine Mustangs, they're 20-1 on the season, 11-1 in their conference. They're 10-1 at home, 10-0 on the road. They score 92.5 points a game, giving up only 49 points a game. Shooting percentages 44.2, 34%, and 61.4. They lost to UMA last week, 75-73, and then defeated Great Bay, 127-30. Jim Toomey along with Rob Munzing, and we're going to have senior recognition here. And we'll see their seniors, the final regular season home game. And we know a couple of parents that came about an 18-hour trip. So we'll go downstairs with Rob Munzing and Steve English.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey. Patrick. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we recognize a truly special group of 7 student athletes who are playing their final regular season game home here as a Mustang. This class enters tonight's game with a combined record of 50 wins and just 3 losses. 50 wins and 3 losses. Their journey has been anything but smooth. Nearly every one of them has faced serious injuries that sidelined them for stretches of their careers. But instead of letting that define them, they persevered. Through shared adversity, they built something stronger, a bond rooted in toughness, loyalty, and belief in each other. They are leaders in every sense of the word. All 7 will be honored next month as a USCAA academic All-American. They have become the academic standard bearers of the athletic department, proving that elite athletes can combine with academic performance. They should and can go hand in hand. This year, with 11 newcomers on the roster, they took a proactive approach to their leadership. They leaned into their experience, modeled championship habits daily, and made it a priority to pass the program's values down to the next generation. Built on the foundation laid by the alumni before them, this group has further elevated what it means to wear the Mustang uniform. Let's give them the recognition they've earned and the ovation they deserve. Those family members or friends joining the players for a photo, please make your way courtside. Now let's introduce them individually. First, a sophomore from Melbourne, Australia, graduating with 2 degrees in exercise science and life sciences, academic All-American and captain, Zoe Bedford. Zoe's parents flew all the way in from Australia for the event, so give it up for them. Next, a sophomore from Casco, Maine, graduating with a degree in cybersecurity and computer forensics. Academic All-American, Ava Smith. Next, a sophomore from Austin, Texas, graduating with a degree in business management. Academic All-American and Captain Stella Levenstein. Up next, a sophomore from Patton, Maine, graduating with a degree in psychology and the program record for three-pointers made in a single game with 15. Academic All-American and Captain Hunter Hartsgrove. Up next, a sophomore from Cherryfield, Maine, graduating with a degree in forensic science. Academic All-American, Autumn Peterson. Up next, a sophomore from right here in Auburn, Maine, graduating with a degree in education. Academic All-American, Jenny Chaput. There's no crying. There's no crying in basketball. And finally, a sophomore from Taronga, New Zealand, graduating with a degree in social sciences. Academic All-American and Captain Cassie Reed Renui. Thank you again to these 7 amazing women for their dedication to our team, our college, and the sport we all love. Let's give it up one more time for this great group.
Well, James, they say no cheering in the press box, but
I was up clapping.
Me too.
Yep.
Me too.
Notice at the end, Kalani Horn, also from Taronga,
Yes.
New Zealand, came out to be with Cassie Renui. And those were parents, I assume.
I'm assuming, yes.
Anyway.
Well, speaking of parents, Jim and I had the great honor of meeting Zoe Bedford's parents before the game, and look what they gave us. They gave us hats from Australia, seeing that the good-looking one is Jim. I'm the other guy in that, but we're very thankful. They have been complimentary online to us the whole season, and not only was it the Senior Recognition Day, apparently it was Senior Citizen Recognition Day here for us. Jim and I, Jim's told the story so many times, both of us former educators and staying close to kids, and great educators like Coach Monroe, Coach Gagne, the whole crew here. It just heartens us to have spent all our years in education, Jim, and be able to give back a little bit still and be around young folks keeps us young, and we're forever thankful for all the wonderful folks.
So it's been positive here at Central Maine, and you and I do some stuff at other places. We're lucky to be surrounded by good people. That goes with the players, the coaches, and just the staff here at Central Maine, because, we possibly could have other options, but we're not going to change a thing because we know where we are, and it is nice to hear from folks literally from around the world, and, quite a connection with Munzing Media Sports, working with, in this case, Central Maine Community College. I think it's an 18-hour trip, isn't it, from Australia?
I think so, yeah. They were talking about the arduous plane trip and the changes and not getting a lot of information on where to catch the bus to get to the next plane, and all kinds of trials and tribulations to go through. And what came out of that conversation with the Bedfords was how proud they were for Zoe for navigating this on her own all those times that she's had to do it. And that's a great compliment as well. Great young lady. So let me get this picture off to you.
And we got some hugs and everything there.
It was fantastic. Yeah, it was great. And, we hear from so many of you parents, and, we realize, we get it. Jim and I have been around not around the world, but we've been around a lot and understand how important it is to keep connections with your kids. And we're able to do that through this streaming. It's one of the ways I'm no genius, but I saw early on that this was going to be a different adventure, being able to stream. And I remember when Jim and I were doing some games early on for Thornton Academy football down the southern part of the state, that we connected with some soldiers over in Afghanistan that were making time to watch their Thornton Academy players go at it. And that was fantastic when we heard that, and I went, wow.
Yeah, we hear from a lot of grandparents around. I say they're sort of our favorite audience in a sense, because they're making a connection, maybe from Florida, maybe somewhere else. So it's all positive that way. So we look at the schedule. Central Maine playing Southern Maine. It's not next Wednesday. It's the Wednesday after, which I sort of knew, and I had to remind myself checking the schedule. And of course, Central Maine right here is going to be the YSCC tournament on the YSCC network. I'll say powered by Munzing Media Sports.
There you go.
How's that?
I love it. Yeah, so I guess we should talk about that a little bit, because it won't be on with us, and this is our last game here for basketball. We have hockey, and that'll wrap it up for the winter season, but these will go on the YSCC Sports Network, and it will be a pay-per-view for that, but that's where that will go. Won't be on Munzing Media, won't be on Facebook, just on that site.
Now back to Zoe for a second. She got hurt last year and came back for a redshirt year and wasn't dressed for games. Took quite a while. And then Coach Morong had a great idea. If there was going to be a technical foul called on the opposition, he was going to send Zoe in to the game to shoot it. So that happened, I think, somewhat in December, right? It was like,
yes. Yeah.
Well, it happened. She got out there for 2 shots. I was nervous as heck. Rob was nervous. And Zoe missed the first one. She couldn't have made the first one, so we're relaxed. I thought I was in the finals of the tournament.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And she nailed the second one. And our reaction, the fans, and Zoe's was positive. We're going to go down on the table with Steve English.
Ladies and gentlemen, we please ask that you rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for today's women's basketball game between the Monroe University Bronx Express and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Express. Number 0, Jada Kelly. Number 4, Beverly Williams. Number 5, Ania McLamb. Number 12, Salima Williams. And number 23, Sade Gibbs. Head coach of the Express is Demel Ling. He is assisted by Raymond Terry, Malik Hamilton, and Anthony De La Rosa.
Okay, let's go.
And now the starting lineup for your Mustangs. From Melbourne, Australia, number 12, Zoe Bedford. From Casco, Maine, number 14, Ava Smith. From Austin, Texas, number 15, Stella Lovenstein. From Patton, Maine, number 21, Hunter Hutchgrove. And lastly, from Taronga, New Zealand, number 55, Cassie Reed Renui. Head coach of the Mustangs is Andrew Morong. He is assisted by Abby Nielsen, Chantel Willett, Mike Damon, and Luna Love.
Nice festivities today is what I'm trying to say.
Very nice.
I like it, Central Maine, because they don't rush everything. You know what I'm saying? They take each introduction here. Senior day, talking Great job by Steve on that. The bios, and that's why they stopped the clock at 5 minutes so both teams could shoot after the stoppage. But I just think they don't rush things.
Yes, right.
They do it right.
Yeah, that's it. They do everything right down here, first class, and right from the top all the way down. As I often say, just not the athletic administration, but we're totally supported by the academic administration, and everybody's teamed up down here to make it a really great experience. And as I said, I couldn't be prouder. I don't know what's the best thing that happened to me this week, but I think it's my grandson getting accepted down here.
All right.
And looking to go into the electrical program. My grandson Owen, who's worked camera down here for us a few games, and I'm not selfish, but I'd love to have him down here full time and add him to the crew.
All right, sounds good. Central Maine in the white uniforms controls the tap going left to right. We welcome fans of both schools around the state of Maine, around the country, around the world on Munzing Media Sports. Jim Toomey and Rob Munzing. Ruranui dumps it inside to Smith. Around and defied gravity. Smith got her own rebound and says, okay, I got the 2 points and I got a rebound.
Well, Ava's a great inside finisher. She got the early position in there and put the rebound back up.
Now, the Express have 3 players with the last name Williams, so we'll see if they're in there together. We'll try to keep them separate. Baseline jump shot off by Kelly. Rebound grabbed off the floor by Hartsgrove. I looked and it was only 10 degrees in the Bronx this morning, so not much warmer than here in Auburn, Maine.
Yeah, the whole East Coast.
Yes. Hartsgrove, bounce pass into Ruranui, stolen by the Express. Here's Beverly Williams, down court to McLam and scores. Anaya McLam. 2-2 early on.
Yeah, Express in full court trap, and this one the Mustangs don't see a lot because they usually break it.
Smith, right of the foul line extended. Laubenstein. We're trying to get it to Renui. She kicks it out. Bedford a 3, short. Grabbed out of the air. Anaya McLam into the front court. Beverly Williams out for a 3. Bang!
Wow.
That was Salima Williams. She's from Jersey City, New Jersey. 5-2 Express. I'd like to thank the 2 managers of Monroe University. I was looking for help with the pronunciation of some names. Jada Delgado and Shanna Stern were very accommodating, very friendly, and fine representatives of Monroe University. Goes inside to Smith. Rebound, Cassie Ruranui on the weak side. The putback.
Well, big advantage inside with Smith and Ruranui for the Mustangs. Don't see the Express having a matchup there.
3-pointer Express, bang. Jasmine Rios.
Well, you can see what they want to do.
And down court, the ball is lost by the Mustangs. Here comes Beverly Williams. Stops. Left of the foul line extended. That's another sub in there. Let's see. That's 12, Salima Williams. Kelly behind the arc. 10 to shoot. 3-pointer Express. Short. That was missed by Salima Williams. Here come the Mustangs, right down the middle. Up and in as it went from Brianna Dwyer, who just checked in and gave it to Ava Smith.
Yeah, Bree with a great pass. We'll see it right here. Off the rebound. Here comes Bree with it. Always has her head up. Breaks half court. Smith wiggles loose, gets the pass into Ava, and Ava's up and good.
Dwyer from Gold Coast, Australia. 8-6. Monroe University of Bronx. They have another campus, but this is the Bronx campus.
The Bronx.
And they play a pretty busy schedule, I noticed.
They're in New Jersey a lot of good schools to play in New Jersey. Yeah, they play a very competitive schedule. They've been very successful. One of the games I noted was the CCRI game. That's a team that we play and we're a little familiar with. And that was a very close game. I think they won by a couple, so we knew we were getting a quality opponent in here. Just what you want, testing yourself for the tournament play, Jim. This is a great pickup. Thanks for Monroe for coming up.
Abby Corson in for the Mustangs. Ball goes to Rios. Kelly in the corner. 9 to shoot, Express. Beverly Williams stops, shoots. That was off to the right. Smith grabbed the rebound, Hartsgrove. Here comes Abby Corson from Dexter, Maine. Dishes it off to Josie Friend. Three-pointer, Hartsgrove. Got the back rim. They say Friend was getting the rebounds. I thought they knocked that out of her hands, but they're going to say Express ball.
Well, bringing Josie in, you don't lose anything height-wise, of course. She's a terrific rebounder.
6'2" from Melbourne, Australia. Bringing across the timeline, Salima Williams, guarded by Dwyer, and lost out of bounds by Monroe. And the Mustangs break that pressure fairly easily. And then they lose it, just as I say it. Loose ball picked up by Dominique Stevenson. Down in the corner is Salima Williams. McLam down the lane is traveling.
Well, you're in a good spot up there, Jim, in the bleachers. Being able to see Coach very active down here from Monroe. I love it. Very positive.
Corson inside the Friend, up and in for Josie Friend. We're tied at 8. It was around mid-season. She had some headphones walking around before the game. I said, listen to the Beatles, just kidding. And she says, I love the Beatles. Three-pointer, no good. Missed by Beverly Williams. A sneak away a little bit. Dwyer, a nice little scoop shot. She gets a lot of mileage out of that move.
Oh, she surely does. She's a gifted finisher. Got a great all-around game, does Bree. We saw the pass earlier. Good defender.
And no good, but the Express going to shoot 2.
Yeah, here's this Bree finish. We're going to see the play all the way up the floor. The miss on the 3. Good check out there. You see it right there. And comes to Smith. And then watch. Up ahead. Bree just beating the defender. Up and finishes on that scoop. The horseshoe shot, I call it. She's shooting horseshoes.
At the line, Beverly Williams. Let's see how she's done. I do have the stats, including yesterday. Beverly Williams, a leading scorer, 18.9, 75% foul shooter.
I know what everybody around the country is thinking. Hey, Rob, there's an R in horse. not in New England. Not in Massachusetts where I grew up.
Gabby Tibbetts, number 7 in for the Mustangs, and CM loses the ball. There goes Anaya McLam. Back out, number 13, Leah Tavares. Halfway through the shot clock, Monroe. It's off of Monroe foot, picked up by Friend. Here comes Abby Corson behind her back. She takes it deep. She dumps it off to Nana Balazombo. That was a fine execution. Put that in the training film.
Oh, that was great. We had the underneath camera by Evan.
Stolen by Dwyer. Friend off the backboard and rim. Loose ball. Tibbetts got to it first. Shot from the corner, no good. Ball bounces around, finally grabbed by Anaya McLam.
Here's that finish right here. Going to see it. Look at Corson with the good pass. Balazombo for 2.
Friend out to Balazombo. Corson, foul line to Friend. Here's Dwyer with the 3. Just great. That was straight. from my angle. That was straight Rob and about an inch short. Still going to be Mustangs ball here. Abby Corson from Dexter, Maine. The Dexter Tigers. I did a lot of radio up in that area, and the unusual thing is their colors were red and white.
Yeah, right.
Bella Zombo, high off the glass and good. 14-9, Central Maine, pressure in the backcourt. Anaya Williams brings it up. She's gonna go all the way. Does not get it. And it will be Express ball.
Here's Nana on the finish. Gets the rebound, goes up, power dribble. This is not an easy finish. High off the glass, up and in.
In for the Mustangs, number 10, Kalani Horn, first-year player at 5'11" for Tauranga, New Zealand. And there's execution by the Express.
Beautifully done.
Jada Kelly got lost over there or something, at least lost from the Mustangs' perspective. Express putting pressure on as well. Corson takes it deep this time. She shoots and hit the bottom of the rim. Here's a run out for the Express, but Gabby Tibbetts of CM gets back. And here comes Gabby through traffic to Horn, taps it to Bella Zombo. There's another clip for the training film.
Yeah, get your highlight ready, Steve English. That one's going to be on there. We're going to show you 10 seconds worth of replay when we get a second on that, because it is a beautiful play.
Holding the ball, Salima Williams. Directing traffic out by the Mustang logo. 2:40 remaining first period. Mustangs by 5. Driving out of the corner is Tavares. Goes inside, up and in. Anaya McLean. I didn't think they might get a shot off that possession, Rob.
Beautiful execution again by the Express.
Inside Bella Zombo and could not stay in bounds.
Here's that long replay. Gabby with it. And Gabby just flies up the far side. Look at her go here. Past 2 defenders, head up all the way, lobs it underneath, and then the touch pass right here. Watch, boom, beautifully done. And that was Horn on the beautiful touch pass.
Central Maine has always been unselfish over the years. That's a common thread.
But Horn, beautiful touch pass.
2 minutes remaining, first quarter, 16-13. Central Maine, the Express.
I know Sharon Horn's always watching. I'm sure she is today.
Beverly Williams has come within 1 point. Beverly Williams from the Bronx went to Longwood Prep. A near steal. Somehow it got over to Tibbetts. Tibbetts bounced past to Smith. Look at Ava. That was a tough angle, Rob. She made it look easy.
She did. It was a tough angle in there, but a beautiful feed again. And the bigs are having a day, aren't they, inside?
Oh,
Smith's
yeah.
probably got 6, 8 points here in the first.
I think all the points pretty much been inside the paint. From the corner, Kelly. Look at that hustle by Corson. 3-pointer Express. No good by Beverly Williams. Look at Ava Smith. This is a one-on-one break. She stops, shoots, doesn't get it, gets her own rebound, and comes up short. I thought she might have got fouled. I guess not, but they say sometimes as far as defense, teams that press don't like to be pressed. I don't know if that's, I've heard that a lot.
Yep.
Coaches could comment on that. 3-pointer no good by Jasmine Rios. And this will be Central Maine ball. Hartsgrove back in. Kennedy Lampert in there for the first time, and Caitlin McCoy. Now we noticed a number of times this year that when Caitlin McCoy came in the game, things happened.
Yeah, 3 points usually.
Yeah. Horn outside, McCoy to Lampert. There's Ava Smith caught in traffic, goes to Hartsgrove for 3. High off the backboard. Look at Smith reach over without fouling. At least there it is, bang! Okay, I set you up for that, Rob.
Thank you, James. She's got a history of it. Des McCoy. Yeah. She's real.
There goes Hartsgrove at the buzzer. Well, interesting first quarter. At the end of one quarter, this non-conference women's basketball matchup. It's Central Maine Community College 21, Monroe University out of the Bronx, New York, 15 on Munzing Media Sports.
Well, we want to talk about a great program here by the CM Education Foundation. They're in the midst of their drive here to invest, inspire, and impact in the students here at Central Maine Community College. As I told you in the early going, my grandson applied and accepted the same day. And I'm encouraging all the students I contact with in high school games. We do a lot of high school games on the area. Hey, take a look at CM. And we've sent a lot of kids down here from Gardner Area High School. My grandson will be one out of the class of 2026. And if you'd like to make a difference in a student's life down here, you can give to the CM Education Foundation. You see the QR code up on the top right of the screen. Take your phone, get on that. That'll take you right to the page. Well, an exciting first period, Jim, that's for sure.
Back and forth we went. Let's check some stats. Again, most of the damage for Central Maine was on the inside. All right, Monroe got 14 shots in the air. They made 6. That's 43%. Central Maine, 10 out of 22. 3-pointers. Express, 2 out of 6. Mustangs, 1 out of 5. Only foul shots in the game were 2 attempts by Monroe. Let's see, 5 turnovers, CM, 7 for the Express. Let's see, offensive rebounds, 5-0, Central Maine. And both teams getting assists, 8 for CM and 6 assists for Monroe. There's a 3-pointer by Salima Williams, rebound Mustangs. Kennedy Lampert, baseline to Horn. Here comes Smith, and Ava Smith over the front rim.
Yeah, another great pass by Horn, though.
Yes.
Beautifully done.
Very unselfish. Because she had a potential shot if she wanted it. Off the side of the rim is Kelly. Inside rebound, up and in. Jasmine Rios.
Yeah, rare offensive board. Mustangs have dominated the board so far, Jim told you.
Jasmine from Brooklyn. Horn inside Smith again. And 3 seconds. That was collapsing defense by the Express, and Ava couldn't get out of the trap.
Yeah, I think they've decided they've got to help inside because the bigs for the Mustangs just been going up and over. Ava's probably about 10 points already here. I don't have the live stats up, but she's had a terrific start to this one.
She has 8.
8, okay. That's about 10 in my book.
Down the lane, Beverly Williams lost the ball. McCoy. Hartsgrove bounced past the Horn and came up just a step short. This will be Express ball.
Just a little too deep to get the angle on the glass for that one.
Rob, you and I have very busy weeks, particularly this week for me, at a couple of different sites. And you enjoy it, I'm saying, but you look at it and say, oh, I'm going to be a busy week. Now, next week, I haven't got anything to the weekend, and I'm looking at it kind of sadly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know.
Exactly. I feel you. Yeah, I'm going to finish up my high school schedule at Gardner High School this week. We're down at Halldale, and this is our final game here. I'm going to have time off. My wife says, oh, good, you're going to have some time off. I have to say yes. I'm really looking forward to it, but I like doing games.
I heard she has 3 day trips planned already.
Yeah.
There's a 3-pointer. No good. That was missed by Salima Williams. Josie Friend back in the game. She took a pass for Lobenstein. Hartsgrove drives. Friend, no good. River knew he had it for a second, taken away by the Express. And all of a sudden, they lost the ball, and Josie Friend grabbed it.
Yeah, it got a little disjointed there both ways, didn't it?
Yeah. And Josie Friend went over to Caitlin McCoy. Sort of gave her a high five, but the message was, sorry, it was my fault. You know, I like that.
These kids are accountable, no question. They're accountable.
Different places at different times, somebody's always pointing at you like it's your fault. So take responsibility, and the athletes certainly did. Down there, nicely done. Leah Tavares.
Tavares with a tough finish.
She's from the Bronx. Bang! Caitlin, the real McCoy.
2 long-distance dedications to her. Always like to work in those Casey Kasem references. Listen to it on the way down.
That's
top
right.
40.
The Express attacking. Shot no good by Tyra Williams, who's checked in.
Good job by Renui on the defense, not to foul.
Friend needs help. Finds Renui outside to Lobenstein. McCoy for 3. Bang! Caitlin McCoy from Green, Maine, just up the road, went to Leavitt Area High School, the Hornets. Well represented.
She's buzzing.
She's got the ball over to Friend, off glass and good. And all of a sudden, it's 31-19. Central Maine.
Well, we got a couple of replays to show you. They're both 3-point baskets by McCoy. Here's the first one. Lobenstein with a nice pass over. And that's an all-netter. That was the second of back-to-back ones. Got another one right here. McCoy from long distance, all net. Well, early on, Jim, you had mentioned, well, most of the shots are inside, not many three-point shooters so far, but Caitlin came in, started ringing them down.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how many she had coming into the game. Let's see.
Yeah, Coach was hot over here.
Oh, yeah.
Giving it to Robbie Lamar.
McCoy shooting, 38%. She had 45 makes coming in.
That's pretty good, 38%.
Oh, yeah. Three-pointer Express. That was missed by Mia Tavares. Salima Williams.
Well, nice response by the Express after the timeout. Down to 10.
Excuse me. Down in the corner, Dwyer back into Renui. Cassie off glass and good.
Well, Bree saw that coming. Set it up perfectly, and Cassie the finish on senior day.
Jump shot, good. Beverly Williams knew what she wanted to do. Listed at a true 5'1" from the Bronx. And you see the Express got it back. Slowing it down with Salima Williams. Number 5 is McLean. She got through, hit the front rim, rebound Renui. 2-on-1 break, but Dwyer ahead of the pack, lays it in. Brianna Dwyer, 5'9", first year from Gold Coast. And that pass got deflected. Beverly Williams got it to the front court. And a hop step. And then a call foul or travel? It's going to be travel, right? (35-23), Central Maine, 5:14 remaining, first half. Caitlin McCoy, 9 points. I think she played like what, 4 minutes?
Yeah, got 3 threes, right?
That's 9.
That'll do it.
Corson in the corner to Tibbetts. Tibbetts through traffic, kicks it out to Dwyer. Inside to Renui, and they knock it out of her hands.
Coach Morong is going, what? That shot went up and went about waist high, and so he said she must have been hit. They're letting him play. I mean, no fouls this quarter, Jim.
There's Renui down there deep. And they say no foul on that. Three-pointer Express. And Beverly Williams. And we go to the possession arrow. That happens at what, about 2 times a season?
Yeah, a couple of times, yeah. Caleb Lamb going to go, jump it, get it down. I believe, yeah. No, it's not Caleb.
I know I brought this up before, but about 3 years ago, a foul shot died on the back rim and stopped.
I mean, how long do you have to wait? What if he went over and, like, you know?
I'm just saying, I never saw that. Never. Inside, Wiranui kicks it out to Corson for 3. Back rim, rebound, went right to the Express. That was Kelly. Now they take it deep. Missing the shot is Salima Williams. The Express get it back, and it got reset to 20. 3-pointer, Jada Kelly. No good. Rebound, Express. And lost out of bounds by Anaya McLam. I'm just predicting it'll be a technical foul called today.
Well, no fouls called in this quarter. I did tell the officials we had hockey at 3 o'clock, so let's move this thing along. But I'm just kidding, folks. I don't never talk to the officials. I do talk to the officials because several of them, my former students, like Robbie Lamar, played football for me at Gardner High School. I talked to Robbie and Jeff Mertz and those guys.
He still owes that essay for you. But
he does. I had him in English class.
Yeah. There's Tibbetts. Does not get the roll. Nice hustle with Josie Friend, but we're not out of bounds. Ava Smith checking in. And Jenny Chaput was introduced today. She has been dressed the last 3 games. But what a shame she was injured the whole season.
Yeah, what a player Jenny was. Boy, did she improved the most, I think, of any kid last year from the start to the finish. And she just worked so hard at her game, so committed. Such a good kid.
Hometown lady from Edward Little High School in Auburn. And the 3-pointer no good by Salima Williams. Kalani Horn, tough angle. Smith had the rebound. Tibbetts for 3. Bang! Gabby Tibbetts, West Paris, Maine, Oxford Hills High School. Makes it 38-23. Back the other way, Beverly Williams, a little hard off the glass. Rebound, Smith. Here's Corson. Bounce pass to Tibbetts, up and in. Again, that could be a highlight reel for a training film, a clinic.
Well, let's look at it, Jim. We get back-to-back ones by Tibbetts. The first going to be a 3. We'll show you her recent one first on the break. I think Express, after playing yesterday, Jim, the pace is really something, and they may be a little flat-footed right now, and Mustangs are in full gallop mode. And here's the 3-point shot by Tibbetts. Look at that, well outside the arc. Shoots it with great confidence and knocks it down. So after a little bit of struggle on the 3-pointers to start with, not so much a struggle, they just weren't going to that game. They've really come on with McCoy coming in. She hit 3 of them, and Tibbetts with 1, and others. So this has been the lead.
Excuse me. They're now 4 for 9. So that pretty much covers it. McCoy 3 and Tibbetts 1. The Express 2 out of 12 from long distance.
Well, the Express have stopped pressing because I think they saw that was hard to do. And although they have a full bench, they get a good complement of players, and you can tell that they're fast and in great shape.
Salima Williams takes it deep, and the bounce pass was a little bit low. I think Monroe traveled yesterday because the tip-off against UMA was at 6 o'clock.
Yes,
so I think they left the New York City area and made it, one day, and then we'll head back after the game. And there's Ava Smith, and a nice diagonal pass for Brianna Dwyer. I'm going to check her assists.
Bree's such a great passer. Put that right on the left hand, and of course, Ava can finish either side. She's really adept.
Brianna Dwyer has 5 assists.
And here it is right here. Watch the pass. Threaded right through defenders on the fly. Ava up left-handed, up and in. Gifted finisher, Ava Smith.
Dominique Stevenson back in for the Express. Let's see. Beverly Williams is in there. Jada Kelly. Tyra Williams is a shot no good. Inside position. There's a block in there by Kalani Horn. The Express get it back. A short jump shot does not get the roll by Anaya McLam. Here come the Mustangs. Zoe Bedford back in the game. Smith double team. Bedford for three. Short. We sort of hope all seniors score today is what we're looking for. Nice run out by the Express. Up and in for Jada Kelly.
Yeah, tough finish for Kelly.
A couple of these players, they could be called the Express.
Yes, yeah, that's the game they like, Jim, no question. Their nickname fits their game, Express.
Bedford stolen away. Anaya McLam. Beverly Williams from downtown. No good. Rebound grabbed off the floor by Zoe Bedford. Lobenstein to Horn, and excellent block. Beverly Williams. Great defensive play without fouling.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we will not be shooting free throws in this quarter. There have been no fouls. You see it on the board.
Yeah, I just picked up on that, thanks to you.
And that stat, Jim, when you do stats, you're going to say nobody in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Well, this is great.
Lobenstein to Smith, who lays it in. Off the inbounds play.
Well, beautifully run. Just an inside advantage for the Mustangs, and they are exploiting that advantage throughout the course of this game.
44-25. Somebody left the room for a little bit. How'd that happen? And we got a foul. We were only a minute and two away from having no fouls called in a quarter.
It happens, but rarely.
This is a 23-10 Central Maine advantage in the period. Express inbounding from underneath their own basket. The ball comes in, knocked out by Central Maine. Nana Belazambo coming in, replacing Zoe Bedford. Not Zoe, actually it's Kalani Horn coming out. And that's going to be Central Maine ball, or is it off the fingertips of Lobenstein, I guess?
Yeah, I think Stella got just a piece of it.
Anaya McLam. Salima Williams wants a screen. She sees a little daylight. Left-handed, high off the glass, no good. And a foul on the Express. That was a good call by the officials. If they didn't call that, that would be a disadvantage for Central Maine.
No question.
Because of Ava Smith being, falling down on the court. She kept her balance, I think would have been play on. Lobenstein, Belazambo from Switzerland. Again, she's come on strong throughout the season. Lobenstein in the far corner, always looks to pass first, shoots second, and gets it in to Nana Belazambo.
Belazambo, what a nice, tough finish. She was well underneath there, Jim. She found the angle somehow, some way.
Shot clock is off, game clock at 15. The Express obviously trying to get a quality shot in the late going. There's a fake, and missing the shot is McLam. Express ball, 4.4 seconds. The ball comes out, deflected by Lobenstein. Express get it back, but that will end the period. So at the end of the first half of this non-conference women's basketball matchup, the score, Central Maine Community College 46, Monroe University, Bronx, New York 25 on Munzing Media Sports.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here. Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munzing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
Who actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
The USCAA provides our program say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just a fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
I took a bad step off of a wall during a demolition. I tore every single tendon in my left shoulder, just about tore my arm off. At this point, it's been 14 months, 13 since my surgery. I have approximately 98% of all of my movement back, which is almost unheard of. In comparison to my left arm, my strength has come back quite a bit. It's almost on par, it's within percentages. It's very difficult not to put in the effort when you see the person that's helping you putting in that type of care, that amount of time, that type of effort to get me better. Dirk respected what I was trying to achieve. He knew that this is what my goal is, this is what my life is about. So he helped me rebuild my life to the expectations of me moving forward and being able to do what I've always done. I'm actually building a barn again, and I'm up on a ladder and I'm holding rafters and beams and, above my head and nailing and, sawing. Between the surgeon and Dirk, they met my expectations and they've given me my life back.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a
We're back here at halftime. We're showing you some of the kids that are playing ball here today. We're not following it quite so hard. We just got the cameras on each side of the court. We'll show you the little charges. Where are these kids from? Oak Hill? Is this the Oak Hill Raiders? I'm believing that's who they are, Oak Hill basketball. We saw the young ladies out here first. There's a heave. And in! Oh, my God! Let's take a look at the replay on that one. Here's the replay on this one. Up and all net. What a shot that was. Fantastic. Fantastic job.
Wow.
Oh, almost another one.
I'm not sure if they'd be playing 10-foot baskets on the league.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They might play 8-footers,
Yeah.
but boy, that was a heck of a shot we saw on the replay. Jeez, some crow. If we get a dunk here, I'm going to become an agent. Good take there. Just didn't get in.
What a positive to get these youth players on the court, both girls and boys.
That's a great thing. I'm going to have Nate bring my granddaughter down from Halldale. 3rd and 4th grade travel team. Well, let's take a look at that replay one more time. Here it is. Up and in. What a shot. Well, we're back here, about 4.5 minutes to go. Jim Toomey rejoining me here and taking a look at the first half stats, James.
Okay, Rob. I did find out that Coach Andrew Morong did write those senior bios and senior recognition. I told him it was outstanding writing.
Yes.
You know, he had descriptive words, but, you know, he didn't overdo it. It was just perfect, I told him.
Perfect.
And then as I start to walk away, I go, not that you need my support, you know.
But that's always good to hear, Jim. I mean, I did a lot of those for my teams for senior things, and you always want to make sure you hit the highlights for the kids and give them something that when they look back, and they'll all be able to look back on this since the game will be there. And, you know, I want to let parents know that, you know, if you want any of these games, so you parents out there, if you say, oh, geez, you know, my daughter had a great game that game, let me know, and I will send you a download link for any of the games. They don't stay up for about a year total, and then I have to take them down because storage gets unwieldy. But I will send you a download link, and you can keep this game forever, and they can show their own kids.
All right, sounds good. At the half, this non-conference matchup, Central Maine 46, Monroe University of the Bronx, New York 25. Field goal percentages, 31% for Monroe. Mustangs ended up shooting 50% when all was said and done in the half, 21 out of 42. Three-point land, 4 out of 10 the Mustangs, 2 out of 13 for the Express. Express 1 out of 2 at the line, and not a real surprise, Mustangs have not gone to the line. I say not a surprise because Rob was saying there was no fouls in the whole second period to the end or something. All right, turnovers, 13 for the Express, 10 for the Mustangs. Let's see the rebounds, 23-15 advantage for CM. And I always like to look at assists. 19 assists. I was trying to think how many baskets they had to go back up. Rob, they made 21 baskets.
And 19 assists.
19 assists. What a tremendous ratio. All right, individually, for the Express, Beverly Williams, 5 points. Likewise, Salima Williams, 5 points. She also had 4 rebounds. 5 points, would you believe it, for Jasmine Rios. Jada Kelly has 4. Anaya McLam has 4. Leah Tavares, 2 points. Also seeing action, Dominique Stevenson, Tyra Williams, and Sade Gibbs. For the Mustangs of Central Maine Community College, Ava Smith has a double-double in the first half.
Wow.
12 points, 10 rebounds. Caitlin McCoy off the bench. She took 3 3-pointers, and she made all 3. You noticed the pause I had there, Rob?
I did.
They call it a dramatic pause.
Dramatic, yeah. I was overcome with emotion.
Somebody at home says, we know they were 3s, get on with it. So 9 points for McCoy. I told you it's been a long week. Nana Belazambo, 8 points on 4 out of 4 shooting. Gabby Tibbetts, 5 points. Josie Friend, 4 points. Brianna Dwyer, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and no surprise, 5 assists. Cassie Wiranui, 2 baskets for 4. Also seeing action, Kennedy Lambert, Abby Corson, Kalani Horn had 2 assists. Corson had 3 assists. Zoe Bedford had a rebound. Stella Lobenstein didn't score, but typical Stella. 3 rebounds and 4 assists. And Hunter Hartsgrove, the leading scorer, is not in the book yet, so that could change quickly. So again, 46-25, Central Maine over Monroe University of the Bronx on Munzing Media. Mustangs start with the ball. Thanks to everybody wherever you're watching and listening. Dwyer back out to Tibbetts. Corson fakes. That's Autumn Peterson in the game, 25. Smith stops, shoots, does not get the roll. Rebound Dwyer, and Dwyer's going to shoot too. And Brianna Dwyer, that was sort of a Mustang move she did.
Yeah, just a muscle move inside with Bree, and boy, she is so strong.
No, she was high-stepping there like the Mustangs let out of the barn in the spring.
Well, she's radiant when she's out there playing. I mean, it just exudes from her. She just loves the game so much and always got a smile on her face. Just celebrated her 20th birthday, I think, a week or so ago.
Match her number. Dwyer, 12.3 on the season, but that's 16 minutes a game.
Yeah, right.
I know I harp on this, but if you're going to talk about scoring averages in relation to other teams, other players, you got to look at how many minutes played. As Coach Morong rotates that starting lineup, and as we said, they need a turnstile by the bench. They're in and out so much. So always check the minutes played. And then you can figure out how much if they played 40.
Right, yeah.
If you want to.
You can extrapolate, I think.
And there's a block by Ava Smith. She just stood her ground. Here's a run out. Dwyer could not spin around. And Smith wanted that one. Boy, how did she ever get the shot off? I mean, she was almost under the backboard.
Well, Ava Skyen today, she's got a little bit of extra bounce in those sneakers today. She's been up and at them. As you said, not often we talk about players that have a double-double in the first half.
Right. She averages 7.9 points, playing 15 minutes a game. From Casco, Maine, Lake Region High School. They've had a lot of outstanding girls teams over the years.
Oh, gosh, yes. Coach True there, Paul True, one of the premier coaches in the history of Maine high school basketball.
And she made the second. Had all kinds of Hancocks playing at Lake Region. The Hancock family,
yes,
very famous at a couple of different colleges, and this is their second generation. This will be CM ball underneath the basket.
Coach not happy.
I know. Smith misses. Loose ball picked up by the Express. Here comes Anaya McLam. Three-pointer, Beverly Williams. Short. It was straight but short. Here's Brianna Dwyer, 1-on-2 break. She takes it to the hoop and lays it in.
Clear the track, says Bree.
51-25, Mustangs.
The 109 is streaming in. I don't know where some of the stuff comes from, Jim.
I know.
I just looked at my watch. It was 109, so.
Hey, you started the Mustang celebration for the men as they gallop out of here with the player of the game.
Here comes the 109 down the track, up and in.
Certainly we could make some equine references in other ways. Autumn Peterson, a three-sport athlete, number 25 from Cherryfield, Maine, Narragansett High School. Tibbetts for three, bang! Gabby Tibbetts, she's another player since mid-season.
Yeah.
When I say, excuse me, mid-season was like really the middle of December.
Yeah.
We played, well, you and I tried to play, 3/4 of the season in the first half of the year. So before the break, Gabby Tibbetts stepped up and has been just so active ever since.
Yeah, she's been our player of the game for performances that she's had.
McLam takes it deep and does not get the roll. The rebound up and in on the weak side. Nicely done. That was Sade Gibbs. Shot it down. There's another basket for Brianna Dwyer. Express do get it in, barely. And they're going to call traveling. Tyra Williams coming in. Again, as you would expect, most Express players from the Bronx. A couple are from Queens. Selima Williams from Jersey City, as Tyra Williams from Jersey City. Underneath, it's going to be Express ball. I did find out they actually drove to Maine Friday.
Oh, good.
They have a nice big coach bus out there, I noticed. So.
And luckily that big storm stayed out to sea, so no travel concerns.
Inside, faking one way. Outside for three, Tibbetts. Hit the side of the rim. Ava Smith again, but she missed the putback. Corson from downtown. That's no good. Track down rebound. And that Gabby Tibbetts saved it and then had to throw it off an Express player to keep possession.
Yeah, what a play by Gabby. We really couldn't see it down there. The bench jumped up, blocked us all.
Underneath Smith. And Ava Smith. Ava, are you padding your stats?
She wanted the rebound, huh? Well, I'll tell you one thing. They have no answer for Ava.
Good. And Tibbetts down the lane is going to shoot two.
It'll be the third team foul on the Express.
I like that logo they have.
Yes, it's cool.
It's like a big block M, and it, you know, how they draw the, I don't know, we call it the lines that show movement. You're showing energy or movement at the bottom of the M for the Express.
Getting a good look at Gabby from Evan. I want to thank Evan and Johan doing camera work today. The students doing a terrific job for us, not just today, but all year.
I noticed over the last few years we've had very reliable.
Oh, absolutely.
As far as being on time and all that stuff, which is big.
Yeah, not many Not many schools doing 3-camera live streams. We couldn't do it without the student interns we have here.
But again, being punctual in your work life is essential. So good example to start here. Michaela Alvarado in for CM, number 2, 5'9", first-year player, Arvada, Colorado. 6:28 to go, third period. This has been a slow period time-wise, hasn't it? A lot of whistles. Let's see, what's Ava Smith got now?
Yeah, some fouls called this period, and lots of deflections out of bounds.
Right now, Ava Smith, Rob, has a double 15.
Wow.
15 points, 15 rebounds.
Great symmetry. See if she can keep that the whole game.
There's number 15,
Be a
Lobenstein.
challenge.
A little weave out front for the Mustangs. Hartsgrove stops, saves it, turns, shoots, and scores. Hunter Hartsgrove. I'm just chuckling because she almost lost it 3 times, but she kept her composure and made her first basket of the game. Stolen away, Alvarado, yes! Michaela Alvarado, we just mentioned her. 63-27, Central Maine. It was only a 6-point game at the end of one period, 21-15, Central Maine. And a nice pass across the lane. Beverly Williams. And it was Dominique Stevenson who went off glass for 2. Inside, Zoe Bedford gives it to Cassie Wiranui. Or rather, I beg, it was Julie Dowries, 11.
Yeah, Julie's in the game.
It wasn't 12, it was 11. Dowries, 5'9", out of Northport, Maine, Belfast High School. And one of the Mustangs is down on the court. And there's a three-pointer, bang. Beverly Williams. And I think it's Alvarado shaken up. Timeout with 4:57 remaining. Third period, 65-32, Central Maine.
We'll let you know coming up next. We have hockey coming up at 3 o'clock. That'll be senior day for the women's hockey team as they will take on the University of Maine women's club team at 3 o'clock. So we'll be jumping right out of here quickly after the game to get over there to set up. Patrick Dexler, the voice of Mustang hockey, on the call. I'll be along with him there. And we'll be on the air about quarter off. Make sure we hit whenever they start the festivities for the senior awards over there for women's ice hockey. And that'll conclude our ice hockey coverage. We had the men's senior game the other night. They had 14 seniors, Jim. Wow. Yeah, it took about an hour and a half to do the senior stuff. But nonetheless, just great success for the men's program. Women in their second year, first year in the league, going through some growing pains. But they're going to be in good shape there going forward there, as it's going to be a recruiting game. So, well, we're hoping for the best here. We don't show you injuries. Because sometimes they can be more scary looking than they are. And you know, parents, that if there's if it turns serious, you'll be contacted right away. They have everybody's number and all the emergency contact information, and they'll be able to do that for you. So we don't like to alarm the parents that are watching.
Michaela Alvarado was able to go off the court with some assistance. McCoy back in, Hartsgrove for 3. That one hit the side of the rim. Salima Williams with the ball. Guarded by Lobenstein. The Express looking inside, but nothing there. On a drive, Anaya McLam, and now grabbing out of the air is Stella Lobenstein, and one of the Express players is down. Nice hustle. Cassie Wiranui ran the court and took a pass from Hartsgrove for 2. So another player down.
I think she got hit up in the face, from what I could tell. Let's go to this shot right here. Take a look at the Mustang huddle.
So it's Laubenstein, Kennedy Lampert is going to be involved, Hartsgrove, Bedford, and Wirwanui. That'll be interesting to find out how many different combinations we see during the year. You know, both men and women. You look out there, wait a minute, have these 5 actually played together? Of course, maybe a way they do. You know what I'm saying? There's so many combinations.
Permutations, we'd call that in math, Jim.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm never smart enough to get to that.
No, I was going to say.
That far along in math. And as soon as we hit trigonometry, it made no sense. I just
I always made
cashed out.
I made it a rule, if I couldn't understand the title of the course, then I probably shouldn't take it.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I like to tell people, I went to the University of Maine, majored in baseball and football, and minored in elementary education.
All right, the Express have it in front of their own bench. 3-pointer, bang.
Oh, looked good, didn't it? Yeah, we're going to get a replay on that one.
Beverly Williams, the leading scorer. She made 61 of those coming in. Hartsgrove stops, needs help. Behind the arc, Bedford. McCoy for 3. Bang! Oh, my goodness. Caitlin McCoy.
It's real.
And the Express almost lost it, but they do retain possession. Lampert knocked it away. And Hartsgrove is I think they have only 1 second, Rob, but to get it across. And Robbie Lamar is marking it correctly in the back court.
Yeah, here's the McCoy. I think it's her 4th 3, Jim. 4 for 4. First shot of the second quarter.
And they throw it away, right? And it goes back to the spot.
It should, yes. No fouls on the Mustangs. How many total fouls on the Mustangs today, Jim? One,
right.
2?
Let's see. Two. And 5 on the Express. And lost out down there by the Mustangs. Couldn't see what happened.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Mom I should be home right in time for supper.
Do you have anything tradition on a Sunday night?
Jim, every Sunday back in the 60s, we had a full meal after church.
Yep. Well, I have good memories as well. Gee, contact we play on. And up and in, nicely done for Avaya Richards. Kennedy Lambert bumped, we play on. Friend gets it down to McCoy. If that one went in, I don't know what I would have said.
Yeah.
By McCoy.
She should stop shooting. Just kidding.
Great memories of my grandmother inviting everybody over. You know why? Because it was Sunday.
Yeah.
No holiday. Full courses, rolls and, the whole thing.
Great time. So a simpler life.
Yes.
Simpler life.
All right. Enough nostalgia for now. Let's go down to the baseline pass-in for Salima Williams. This Express team is fast, and they don't take any plays off.
No, they play hard, don't they?
Yes.
They certainly do. Coach is high energy. They're high energy. Just run into a good team here.
Beverly Williams missed. Let's see. The arrow is going to keep it right here.
And this is going to help them coming up here to the Maine. They play 2 of the premier teams up here in UMA and CM. We saw UMA, what they did the other night here, midweek.
Yeah, Monroe is in the NJCAA. So it's the National Junior College Athletic Association.
Yes.
And they're in Region 15. 3-pointer Express. High off the glass, no good by Salima Williams. Here's Corson. Kalani Horn lost it. Again, Central Maine be hosting YSCC tournament the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of February. Checking in will be Jasmine Rios for the Express.
Yeah, we'll be here to cover it. It'll be going on at the YSCC network.
Do you like that phrase I use? Powered by.
Yeah, powered by.
Munzing
I
Media
love
Sports. Yeah, okay. Corson down in the corner, McCoy. Corson, top of the arc. Corson underneath to Bella Zombo, knocked out of her hand. Excellent defense, Express. Let's see, 9 on the shot clock for the Mustangs.
No exhale. Again. No fuck, I don't know where your head's at.
Corson. And 5-second violation. Excellent defensive effort by the Express. And now Mustangs trying to return the favor. And lost out, isn't it? Mustangs ball. That was almost a 5-second count. Probably the 5 seconds expired when the ball wasn't even the half court, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Has to touch somebody in bounds, I believe. Belazambo skips it over in the corner. Here's a three-pointer. Bang! Kalani Horn. Her fans in New Zealand like that play. 18 hours ahead of us. And a foul.
Take a look at Kalani. Basket right here from our floor camera.
Of course, we're in standard time, and I'm not sure other countries use daylight time at all, do they? Is the United States the only one? United States and Canada, maybe?
Yeah, I have no idea, John.
Okay, I'll research it.
That's your
and look at that rebound by Belazambo.
That's your homework.
Corson going to take it all the way off the side of the rim. Nice hustle by Friend. McCoy for three.
Oh.
Bang!
But what a find by Horn. I don't know how she found her over there. She threw it across the bridge to Lewiston.
I love it. 76-37, three-pointer Express.
Ooh.
Bang! Nice high-arcing shot. Leah Tavares. McCoy a three. Bang! look at that Central Maine bench. 79-40. It's only the third period. And excellent drive, but couldn't quite finish. Showing excellent speed, Beverly Williams. Behind the back is Zombo!
Oh!
Kalani Horn. Kalani Horn, Zombo.
You can see the bench. They're all going, oh, my God. We're going to run that all the way back, a 10-second one. Mrs. Horn, I hope you're watching. Your kid's getting it done. Let's look at it. Oh, my God. Here comes the play all the way up the floor. McCoy gets it. They go in the half-court set, almost lose it. Horn picks it up, and look at the pass. Oh, that's beautiful.
Express track it down, 2-on-1, three-pointer, short at the buzzer.
Well, we're going to look at this. Watch this. Look at this right here. They're out to McCoy with the threes and Horn with the passes. Well, let's stay right with it here, Jim. And
this is real stuff.
Yeah, go right over to the huddle there, Johan. Perfect. Wow. What a quarter. 81-40. Geez, never would have expected this happen here. We're getting angled down on the floor here. The kids in the huddle. And
you know, there's a number of sequences today. If Coach Morong had a film, a tape, or whatever, this is what we do at Central Maine Community College.
Yeah,
if you want to come join us, you have a great career wherever you are. But if you want to come join us here, this is what we do, and we would invite you to try doing with us.
Yeah, we're taking a look again at that sequence with the great play by Horn. to Belazambo. Watch how this works out. I don't know how she saw her. The pass is beautiful. Right in stride and up and in. What a play that was. Look at the bench. Look at the bench. Yep. Cassie puts her hands overhead, says, I can't believe it. We're having fun here today, and we've had great fun with these kids all season long. Well, I'm going to go back. I think this is our ninth year down here doing games, and we just had tremendous experiences with these kids. And
always very polite, too. You notice that?
Oh, yes.
Always very polite.
They sure
And the students help along the table and around here same way, and getting tickets.
It's culture. It's culture. They built a tremendous culture down here.
That one just missed by McCoy. Smith. Horn is on the inline, I think. Oh, it was knocked out by somebody. And again, I always enjoy talking to athletes that are helping, because you don't see them other times of the year, like when they play the sport, but you can have some conversations with them here with their selling tickets or doing other chores. Here's a turnover. Here comes Jada Kelly, and Kalani Horn knocks it out from behind. Boy, she's energized today, Kalani, huh?
For sure.
Inbounds, excellent execution. Rios on the basket, a nice pass by Jency Pabon. Shot no good, rebound Dwyer back in the game, fights her way clear. Kennedy Lambert swings it to McCoy for three. Bang!
The sharpshooter.
She's feeling it.
Oh, my.
I'll tell you, she's in the zone, no question.
Yeah, and they're getting her the ball, too. They understand that. That's one of these kids are smart basketball players. They understand who's got the hot hand.
Three-pointer express, short. And Ava Smith snags it off the ground, off the floor, whatever. McCoy for three. Bang!
I have no more comments. I'm just going to laugh every time. And we still got two. We got two replays that we haven't put up yet.
87-42. Three-pointer express. No good. Missed by Tavares. Kalani Horn brings it up. Down in the corner, Lampert. Lampert for three. A little too long. I'm glad she took the shot. She's been pretty unselfish out there.
Yeah, she always is.
Played on some very good Mount Ararat teams.
Well, here's the last three right in front of the student section. And they're already cheering as soon as she launches it. They know what's going in. Look at the bench again. Yeah. Stella over there leading the cheers.
Wow. 8 out of 11 for McCoy from long distance.
Stella's mom, Jennifer, watching. We love Stella.
A real team-orientated player. Bang! Nice touch. Beverly Williams. Hartsgrove loops into the front court to Bedford. Bedford to Horn. Horn drives, stops, shoots. Does not get it. They're going to call a foul on Dwyer reaching over the back. So the Mustangs don't have a game until February 11th at SMCC as part of a doubleheader. Both SMCC teams have improved over the season.
Yeah, that's going to be a battle down there.
And then a non-conference game against the always tough CCRI team. That's away on the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we lost that game last Sunday.
Yeah.
It was a good idea because it really got bad up here.
Yes.
And I don't think that's going to be replayed. I don't think either team can probably fit that into their schedule now, but they will have the game away down there.
In and out. CCRI is great for competition. Lampert into Hartsgrove. Returns it to Lampert. Almost stolen away by the Express. Julie Dari's in for, once again, number 11. Again, the Express have a lot of speed, A lot of hustle. They're not taking any plays off. They're not looking at the scoreboard. They're playing like every play.
Gotta love it. Yeah, I think it comes right from coaches into this all the way through.
Three-pointer, Zoe. Bang!
All right.
There it is. Look at her parents all the way from Australia. Wow. Nothing but net for Zoe Bedford. Hartsgrove from downtown, high off the rim and then out of bounds.
So let's, next dead ball, Steve will take the replay on Zoe's, and I got Zoe's mom on one of the cameras. We'll show her.
Three-pointer, no good. Missed by Beverly Williams. Bedford for the second one. Got the rim, rebound Dwyer in traffic. They took it away from her. Here come the Express. Baseline jump shot. Off the rim, no good by Beverly Williams. Express get it back. Number 12 is Salima Williams. Spin move, and it goes down. Nice. Salima Williams.
Nice basket. Let's take a look. Here it is on Zoe. Here it is. Up and in. And there's Zoe Mom. Can you put that up, Steve? Can you put the live feed up? There's Zoe's parents right up there. We want to thank them for the gifts that they gave us. Fantastic.
If Steve can't do it, nobody can do it. That's all I know.
All the way from Australia. Isn't that great? And a lot of parents came in today for our senior day, and fantastic.
And for both the men and the women here, what I've noticed is some of the parents that can make it, being in Maine or, come a few times, they always cheer for all the players. Because they know that the international students aren't going to have their fans here, except once in a while, once a year or something. So it's a positive. What I'm saying is they just don't cheer for their student athlete out there. People that are here cheer for everybody. Lobenstein, Hartsgrove, Bedford looking things over. Left of the foul line extended. Peterson. Hartsgrove fakes. Still 10 on the shot clock. Peterson for three. Bang! Autumn Peterson. She never has a season off, right?
Right. Three-sport athlete here.
Rebound Bedford.
Here's Autumn. Here she goes. Tremendous all-league volleyball player, as well as a softball player in the spring, and basketball here. That's fantastic. We got several of those kids. Credit to them.
5:45 remaining. The last regular season game on this court.
Ooh.
The spin move, Beverly Williams missed it. Showed a great move though. Express get it back. Knocked out of bounds by Julie Darius. As we said, Julie from Northport, Maine, but part of the school district that sends the students to Belfast, the Belfast Lions. I'll tell you, there's a city that's changed over the years along with Rockland.
Oh, for sure.
Really become destinations with the museums and artwork and cuisine. Off the rim, no good by Beverly Williams. Here's Lobenstein. Zoe Bedford across midcourt. Back to Lobenstein. We got to get Stellar in the book. A very unselfish player, always looks to pass first, as most of the Mustangs do. And the men's team pretty unselfish too.
Take it, Stella. Coach Rodriguez watching at home. women's soccer coach. He's got his dogs cuddled in with him. Christine Lee does a tremendous job down here with the student athletes, helping them with their academics. She's usually always here. Glad we could bring the game to everybody.
Very positive person. I could bang, Hunter Hartsgrove. I think after exams, I said everybody did well in their exams and so forth. She sort of gave a sigh of relief. Yes, we made it. High academic scores by these teams.
Well, I think at the start of the game today, one of the things that Coach Morong hit on was that all of the seniors are going to be academic All-Americans.
There goes Peterson. Ooh. Excellent adjustment by Autumn Peterson.
Yeah, Autumn usually, he comes to the team a little bit late after volleyball season and takes a little bit of time to get going. But we saw her come on last year and just be rocking the threes.
Yes.
We'll let you know. We're going to do a little bit something for the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game today, Jim. We're going to recognize the complete senior class here today.
That's an excellent move. Up and in. Who was that, 23? I was checking my notes here.
Yes.
Sade Gibbs is 23. I missed a basket before that. Cassie Renouy on the right block, goes high off the glass, comes down to play defense with a big smile on her face. That was 100th point.
Well, they scored 127 in the game. Where did they go? Great Bay.
Yeah, Great Bay.
After the UMA game, the day after. And they put that one in the rearview mirror very quickly.
I think they hit over 100 3 or 4 times in the month of January. Three-pointer express off the side of the rim by Beverly Williams. Laubenstein has it to Bedford. There goes Ava Smith back in the game. Passes across the lane. 5 fouls this period on the Mustangs, 0 on the Express.
Yeah, that one on Stella, I think. Yep. Yes, Stella suffered that injury, really bad sprain of her right ankle, and rehabbed it through, and it's good to have her back.
She actually showed us, and all we saw was colors of the rainbow.
Yeah, jeekers.
How come there was no shots on that? That was the team foul number 5.
Well.
Was that offensive?
The Burgers are on.
Oh, nice touch, Salima Williams. Sophomore from Jersey City. Smith. Gabby Tibbetts, left-handed layup is good. Again, Ava Smith playing with her head up as she does. 102-54, Central Maine. Beverly Williams for 3. Off the mark.
Yeah, this might turn bad.
Robbie Lamar being very patient.
Yeah.
And until then.
Yeah, you can't come out and attack an official like that. I'm just sorry, you just can't do it.
Well, I sort of made a prediction that somehow we're going to see a technical. Oh, here comes Jenny supporting the game, Rob. This is big.
This is awesome. I got to get
taking the technical.
Come on, Jenny.
Oh, you got to make them. You got to get 2. Please make the first one. Again, her first action this year. Yes! You can't script this stuff, huh? Yes, look at that.
Look at this. Here we go, Steve.
From Auburn, Maine, Edward Little High School, Jenny Chaput, her first action of the season. 104-54. Coach Morong had that figured out too. Did the same thing for Zoe Bedford in December. I'm telling you, this whole day, Rob, for the Mustangs, starting with the ceremonies, introductions, and everybody involved in this game, you couldn't write a script for this.
Couldn't do it.
Nobody would believe how everything has gone so positively. Tibbetts across the lane, bounces around. The Express have it with 2.5 minutes remaining. And Beverly Williams slides into the padding.
Just not a lot of room down there.
I got to think she must run track at some level, right?
She can fly, yeah.
And our training staff has been busy.
Yeah, Nat's been busy here. She's great. She commutes over from New Hampshire.
Really?
Went to Plymouth State. And she's a per diem hire. So she travels, comes over here, and kids love her.
I'm saying the staff, I'm sure, supports her. Then you take trip. You wouldn't take a trip if it wasn't positive.
Right, exactly, yeah.
It seems to go in cycles where I've been. The trainers aren't busy for 3 or 4 games, and then one game, they're busy 3 or 4 times. Rebound Tibbetts off the miss by Beverly Williams. Tibbetts, 5 seconds, timeout, Central Maine.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the highlight reel for today. Have to be an hour show, I think.
Look at Jenny with a big smile on her face right there.
To see her excitement and also the teammates just as excited.
Yeah, we're showing it again to everybody at home. Yeah, her teammates ecstatic.
Coach Morong, he's always thinking. 14 seasons, 367 wins, 3 national championships. Assisted by Abby Nielsen, Chantel Willett, Mike Damon, and Luna Love. Inside, Darius goes outside Corson. Tibbetts with the ball. And stolen away, and I think a foul on Tibbetts. Excellent defense, Beverly Williams.
Well, I think the officials have shown a great deal of restraint here today.
Yes.
every call's been questioned.
Yep.
And there weren't a lot of calls. I mean, it's not like it's a million fouls either way today, but coach is a little bit expressive.
Nothing but net for Beverly Williams. Express have 2 away games, the 5th at Kingsborough, the 7th at Westchester. The miss, but a rebound for Avia Richards. Shot up, no good by Beverly Williams. Loose ball underneath. And I think a foul on Zoe Bedford. I take that back. I think it's on Tibbetts. 2 shots for Avia Richards. And that hit the back rim and died.
Well, that happens.
Yeah. That one hit the rim. Rebound Bedford. Tie up. CM has the arrow. So Central Maine will be 21-1 after this game. Express 21-4. Corson baseline. And Corson, I think, will be shooting 2. Abby Corson, first-year player, Dexter, Maine. Nothing but net. She came in 13 for 20 at the line. She's made 9 3-pointers this year. And she goes 2 for 2 at the line. Look at that pressure down there. It goes to McCoy. Outside shot, no good. Oh, that was Scarlett O'Brien at number 13 from Booth Bay, Maine, with the Lincoln Academy. Nice scoop shot. Beverly Williams has used that move today very successfully. Here comes Daries. Bedford for 3. A little long. And a foul on the Express. I think Julie Daries might be going to the line.
We're going to see if Julie get into the scoring column. No, guess not. Out of bounds.
Oh, it's only 4 fouls. I
Yeah.
beg your pardon. The ball looped in to Corson. Little contact, we play on. Oh, that one spins off by McCoy. You expect everyone to go in, you know?
It comes to that, doesn't it? That's a good feeling if you expect everyone to go in, because that means there's a history of it. Well, we're getting a lot of love online, Jim, you and I, with our broadcast, and this will be our final Mustang broadcast of the year. The rest of those will go out from tournament play, and I guess we should explain right now, it'll be a right down the middle call, as we're part of the playoff format there. So, nicknames and things like that we normally use in the course of our broadcast, sometimes we'll be calling it right down the middle. Jim and I are very used to doing that type of broadcast too, and that's how those games will go, as we can't show favoritism here to the Mustangs when we're doing the tournament.
Right.
But we know all the players in the league, and we love this whole league, so it'll be no problem for us.
Yeah, we have 5 different styles we can use. The drive from the corner. Corson missed it, but she hustled and got the rebound. High off the backboard by Bedford. I thought she was going to get the roll. The Express sneaking away and scoring. Nicely done for Leah Tavares.
Boy, these kids haven't quit playing for the Express, have they? Yeah, that's a credit to their coaching staff. They've got these kids. They respond to them, and it's a different style of coaching, and there's not one style of coaching that fits all. Coach very demonstrative over there, but the kids buy into it. They get it. They get it. They're not offended by any of it, and they just play on.
Timeout? I don't know. I'm not sure who called the timeout.
I'm not sure. With 37 seconds left, I don't know. Don't forget, we'll be moving on. Patrick and I will be heading over to the Norway Savings Bank Arena. We'll bring you hockey. It'll be the women's senior game over there with introductions of all the seniors. They'll do that upright as well, as we saw here in the pregame. And we'll be on the air for that one about 2:45. And this will do it for our regular season broadcast here. Where did the time go? My gosh, Jim. We start back in October, and we really front-end load these games and doing a lot of the games. And next thing you know, it's senior day. Jeez.
The Mustangs had a lot of home games in November, December.
Yes.
They've been road warriors for the most part starting in the semester. McCoy, a little short.
Got a collision underneath.
We don't want anybody hurt now at this point, or any point. Scarlett O'Brien will try to get in the scorebook. It's a little short. One more for Scarlett. Again, she's from Booth Bay, but she went to Lincoln Academy in Newcastle. Got the iron, but a rebound back out to Corson. Corson backs out. Cutting underneath is O'Brien, and it defied gravity. Nice look by Corson. As we have bowling for dollars or something. 23 seconds, Rob. Let's hang on, guys. We can make it. We can make it to the end.
Well, it should be.
I think players lost their balance.
Yeah,
was most
that's
of
all.
that.
That's all. Yeah.
And
Both teams.
Yes.
You know, they just keep playing hard. I mean, they don't know one way to play.
Kennedy Lambert was battling that last part. Another timeout for whatever reason.
Well, it gives us a chance to thank everybody for their wonderful comments all season long as we brought you Mustang Magic. Lots of magic here. The best magic still to come, they hope, as they will host the tournament this year. And both the men and women's will be among those teams competing and sharing equal opportunity with all the teams in the YSCC to make their mark in the tournament.
And I always say, Rob, Central Maine we cover the most. But you can say Central Maine and actually the YSCC. It's an easy product to sell. We don't have to really make things up. We just tell the truth of what we see. And what we see is a lot of enthusiasm, players competing every play, good coaching, excellent fan support, excellent student support. So basically, we're trying to report what we see. And it's easy to do that when it's all true, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
I always get nostalgic towards the end of any time period. .9 on the clock, and we have another timeout. We could have put all kinds of commercials in here. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I think Coach Morong took a timeout because they took a timeout.
Could be.
He's probably going to move the ball. He's probably going to move the ball up to half court too. I bet he will. I mean, yeah, that we wondered about that. But anyway.
Well, sometimes coaches, if things are a little hectic.
Do they know we got to get to hockey, Jim?
I don't know. It's a plot, a conspiracy. But I'm saying sometimes coaches say, I don't want you to shoot. Just dribble it out. You guys stay calm on the court and in the handshake line. Okay?
So we're already got the graphic up. The senior class will be our Edge Nutrition players of the game here.
McCoy, bang! Caitlin McCoy had one more in her arsenal.
But you know what? If we had to choose somebody, we'd be hard-pressed not to go with Caitlin or Ava Smith in this game because they had outstanding games. Ava early, Jim, really set the standard early, pounding it inside. And that opened up the outside game, and then Caitlin came in gunslinging to knock them down from the outside.
Smith had a double-double in the first half. Kennedy Lambert, I don't think, is in the book yet. She is now.
That's great. Yeah, Kennedy's one of those really unselfish plays. She's always passed for us.
And the teammates on the court and the bench, they're not injured. They don't care about how many points they have as a team, but they do like to see a teammate in the scorebook. That's why they're happy to see points at the end of a game. This was only a 6-point game at the end of the first period.
I think the back-to-back games a little bit for the Express were a little hard.
McCoy misses at the buzzer, and that will do it. Central Maine 111. Monroe University out of the Bronx 62.
And as we said, the senior class will be our Edge Nutrition players of the game, and congratulations, this senior class really has been outstanding with the leadership that they have shown all season long, and what they have done here for CM basketball has really been something that is beyond measure, and congratulations to each and every single one of them. And you know, Jim and I have seen a lot of students over the years. These kids here, all the seniors, academic All-Americans, they are going on to success in life, Jim. There's no question about it.
I agree 100%. Again, Mustangs 21-1, Express 21-4.
Yeah, this was a good team they beat today.
Yes. All right, going to the team stats. For the Express, they shot 35% from the floor, Mustangs 48% from the floor. Three-point country, 7 out of 25 for the Express. 15 out of 36 for the Mustangs. That's 42%. Foul shooting, Monroe 5 out of 10. Central Maine 10 out of 14. 20 turnovers for the Mustangs, 27 for Monroe. Rebounding edge, big time to Central Maine, 52-29. CM had 21 offensive rebounds. And look at those assists, 39 assists for Central Maine. 20 assists for Monroe, that's a good number. All right, individually, Beverly Williams, 18, had 8 assists. Salima Williams, 9. 7 points for Leah Tavares. Also 7 for Jasmine Rios. 4 points for Jada Kelly. Also Anaya McLam with 4. Avia Richards with 4. And how about Sade Gibbs with 4. 3 points for Jency Paybon. Dominique Stevenson, 2. And also seeing action was Tyra Williams. For the Mustangs, Caitlin McCoy, 27 on, let's see. Oh, now they just changed it to 24. 8 out of 12 from behind the arc for Caitlin McCoy. Ava Smith, 15 points, 17 rebounds. Double digits for Gabby Tibbetts with 11. Nana Belazambo with 10. Likewise, Brianna Dwyer and Cassie Wiranui with 10. Dwyer had also 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Hunter Hotchgrove, 5 points. Autumn Peterson, 5 points. 4 points for Josie Friend. Kalani Horn had 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. She was looking for teammates. Zoe Bedford had a 3-point basket for her 3 points. And the only people that jumped higher than the players today was the Bedford family when she made that.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. Michaela Alvarado, 2 points. Abby Corson, 2 points. Jenny Chaput, first action this year, been injured. She was dressed. Coach Morong was hoping she'd have a chance. Technical foul Express, and Jenny Chaput swished 2 foul shots. Julie Darius didn't score, but had 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Also seeing action, Skylar O'Brien and Stella Robinson did not take, Lobenstein didn't take a shot. However, sort of a stellar stat, 5 rebounds and 5 assists. So that wraps it up, I guess, Rob.
Yep.
Thanks to the whole camera crew, Central Maine students have said very reliable. Thanks to everybody at the table. We're back here in tournament action, the 20th, 22nd YSCC tournament. Great job by our executive producer, Rob Munzing. I'm Jim Toomey. Thanks for watching wherever you have been today. The final score for the final time in this women's non-conference basketball game. Central Maine Community College, 111. Monroe University of the Bronx, 62. Until the next time on Munzing Media Sports. Take care, everybody.